This week, California is once again leading the nation in week-to-week job losses. Yet our state's unemployment rate has hit its lowest level since the beginning of this pandemic. So you're probably wondering, like the rest of us, how is that possible? NBC4 I-Team consumer investigator Randy Mack joins us with the answer. Randy.
Yeah, Colleen, I mean, the economy has actually improved. Now, certainly not for all Californians, but it has been on the upswing of late. But in LA, you may barely notice it.
6 months. That's 26 weeks now we've officially been in a pandemic. And in all but 4 of those weeks, Americans have lost 1 million jobs or more, with Californians really being hit hard.
California, by its sheer magnitude and size, has been leading the way on this job loss, but also has been in many ways leading the way on unemployment.
Mark Hamrick is the senior economic analyst for Bankrate.com. He says another 230,000 Californians filed for unemployment in the last week. That leads the nation again for weekly job losses. And despite that,
the unemployment rate for the state of California coming down to 11.4%.
It's the first time since April California has had an unemployment rate below 12%. EDD, the Employment Development Department, says the job market has improved statewide in 6 categories. Government jobs like census workers are up, as is hiring in local government education, trade, transportation, utilities, and general merchandise stores. But when you look at the city of Los Angeles' unemployment rate,
it's remarkable to say it's down to 16.1%. But let's remember, we were above 19% in June for LA. So this just shows the massive amount of stress and pain that's being felt out there.
Restaurants and bars are still suffering. Entertainment venues still closed. And tourism is almost non-existent.
Those alone are going to continue to be restricted or hamstrung for many months to come. And that means we'll be facing some permanent job loss, which will unfortunately translate to more new unemployment claims down the road.
Job losses. At the same time, unemployment is improving. Hamrick says California's COVID-19 economy is a lot like the Pacific Ocean. Don't let its looks fool you. It's full of hidden dangers.
It might look like it's settling down on the surface, but underneath the surface, there is some real risk and threat going on.
Hamrick says that the economy is going to go as the pandemic goes. If we get a vaccine and better treatment, then jobs and the economy should bounce back. But short of that, he does have some concerns that we could be only in round 1 of this pandemic and we could actually face a round 2, much like you see happening in Israel and some countries in Europe where you're seeing spikes and increases in infection rates. That could have a devastating impact as we head into the fall if that should occur here. Reporting live in Chino Hills, I'm Randy Mack for NBC4 News.